That is even documented in the minutes of the board, the KCCFC board, which I personally constitute, is that we opposed to that format. You can bring my chairman here, Engineer Serunjoji. You can bring anybody from the board. That is the position we took. But behind the scene maneuvers that were orchestrated by some state actors, which crept into sports, changed the decision. There are people who came in, some political leaders, who mounted pressure on our representatives to that meeting. Our team went with the position of walking out, alongside Vipers, that is Mulindwa, Vira with Mandela, and Nek. We're supposed to be. They said, you remember Jack Ibari's statement? Don't forget this is a kirabu ya chitongole. You get the point? Yes. That you can't take a position against the government. Then they tried to ask, rather in a frayed and whatever manner. They said, but how about Nek? He's also kirabu ya chitongole. Okay, Viper and Vira, they are not kirabu. But he said, please stop your guess. Yeah. Your wiseka.
They had to stay.
That's how a position was changed.
But it's disappointing.
Very, very unfortunate.
Yeah. It's disappointing that much politics is coming to sport. The sport has always been political, but in its own corner as sport. So when we have politicians playing crucial roles at this stage, which is really national, that's dangerous, Lord Mayor.
And it's a very big lesson to Mr. Magogo. We know he's a politician. For intents and purposes, the day Mr. Magogo became, and I'm speaking this in good faith, the day he became a member of parliament, he ought to have relinquished the position of the president FUFA. The day he became a member of parliament, because there is a conflict of interest. You can be a chairman of a club like myself, which is statutory. No problem. Mine is statutory, and it's a club for the institution. But soccer, it's the reason worldwide it is structured differently. Yeah. The rules, FIFA rules, the moment they detect politics anywhere, they can even ban a club or a country. The moment there is politics in it.
So come it's going on here.
I'm telling you, it's a world discipline even at the law school. Sports law, or law of sports. And those who practice it, they have a different realm. How many cases have you seen in ordinary courts of law? KCCA versus Vira, this one, this. Even the other time, we felt so much cheated when the rules were very, very clear. We ought to have taken the trophy last season, the other season, when they knocked off 3 points against Timbalala. Unfairly. That we fielded the player who had 2 yellow cards. Yeah. Unfairly. We could have gone to, personally as a lawyer, I would have advised my team that, please, let's go to court. Yeah. But we said no. Because with the soccer, it's a different matter. But now, Magogo, you're a politician, a certified one. What business do you have to do with the FUFA? And I'm making a humble appeal to my brother Magogo, please. That's why now there is a clash between Magogo, the politician, and Magogo, the president of FUFA. That is one thing. The other thing, the lesson Mr. Magogo has to pick from that issue. I saw the beef he has with Murindwa creeping in again. Yes. It was not so much to do with the format, whether he was so much convinced about it, so hype about it. It was now a clash of ego and saying, who is this Murindwa? You must crush him. Things don't work that way. That intransigence to say, I must, it is Murindwa doing this, it's Murindwa. No. Yeah. There's one thing he will not reverse. All of us are tutored by particular individuals.
Yeah.
You, Kabura, there are people you revere in life who mentored you.
Absolutely.
There is one thing, Magogo, let me ask you, as a friend, as a brother, there is one thing you are not going to reverse. You were tutored, you were mentored by Mulindwa. Accept that reality. That is your patriarch. And respect him for that. Just one thing you will not change.
Yeah.
Please.
As simple as that.
As simple as that.
But Lord Mayor, how about those who say, by him being in Parliament, it can help influence? You know how our system works. There's a couple of things that probably have to be passed by having a few people of influence, being in Parliament and the likes. What would you say to those people who are saying that? He's in Parliament, he's probably helped with the sports law, and maybe influenced FUFA getting a couple more billions for themselves, of course not entirely for the sports sector, but just by being there.
You see, you are talking to a person who abhors influencer peddling. If I have a legitimate right, let me receive it as it is. I don't need to kneel before you. I don't need to sweet talk you to lobby. That talk was there even in the KCCA. Yes. They were telling us, you see, Siaji, maybe I shouldn't talk about it.
but is the KCCA fund? Did you talk about Patrick?
Up to now, we are yet to get our 40 billion to finish our stadium. If that were to be the case.
Yeah.
Up to now. And it would be a training, even for Chan, it was supposed to be one of the fields to be used. We are still struggling. We just phase one. Can you imagine?
Why is that? Because is it because it's, as Patrick Nsiage frustrated you? He's the chairman of the budget committee, so he's not passing the budgets? Or there's bigger powers in line with the
please. So, influencer peddling is something we should all condemn.
That's true. I entirely agree with you on that one.
But are you shocked by the uproar this has caused? Listen, at the beginning, the reason I said we have never seen Ugandans on the same page, when, because we keep changing political parties now. Yes, he keeps changing. He has changed political parties.
But with the clubs, I've always been consistent.
Oh, we've been consistent.
From childhood up to the present.
But my point,
you went through stones.
My
I've been KCC up to the present moment.
Okay. And I'm express, fair enough. Are you shocked by the uproar? How on earth did the entire country stand on one page? It's interesting. Stadiums were empty. Brian the other day was telling us how KCCA should have made close to 80 million shillings of 2 match days, and I'm not sure they made more than 5. The impact this has had on clubs, decisions in the future, we must pay more attention to them. This is a huge constituency.
You see, soccer is about passion.
Yeah.
The moment you kill that spirit, rebuilding it takes time. It's that passion. I want to have those emotions when I am enjoying the club. I'm enjoying the game. Now, I'll tell you, I'll speak from my heart. Even the match we had against Villa, who of you is the sub? You were the Express.
Yeah.
We defeated Villa. But
You didn't feel
yeah. You see, I hope I don't cut your line of thought. It's exactly what I was telling people here. I went to watch, of course that one was well known. Nambole was barely empty. I watched Lugaziven against KCCA on Thursday. While there was a handful of people, it didn't feel like people have come to support the game. It felt like those moments of COVID where you go somewhere and anytime, you know, police is coming for you because you're not supposed to be there.
Right.
That's what it felt like. There was no atmosphere of a football game. Because people felt, you know what, probably I don't want people to see me there. We agreed we're not supposed to come and watch. It didn't feel real. It felt something different, and it's unfortunate. Go on, Lord Mayor.
So that's the whole thing. Yeah. The other lesson I would like to ask my brother Magogo to pick again from this experience. Intransigence is costly. Intransigence is costly. You see, he needed to read the signs, the early warning signs rather. He needed to read those signs and say, this would be disastrous. By the time you decide to take on two bulls, forget about KCCA, maybe a small bull, but to take on Mulindo and Mandela.
Yeah. Should have read the room.
He ought to have prepared himself for that and say, will I win this battle? After Mulindo, in as much as Mandela finally somehow relaxed a bit,
yes,
but it wouldn't give him that kind of leeway to say, I will have it my way. So I looked at the situation where Chitala would come, Nambole, and they are given 3 points. Say,
yeah,
Magogo, are you going to take this bold decision?
Yeah.
And say, Vipers not turned up, Chitala has taken the 3 points. Okay, fine. That would be something okay. But are you ready to relegate Vipers?
Yeah. Yeah.
That franchise.
That was going to be the bigger decision.
It's not just the club, that franchise.
The franchise.
Yes.
No, but also a club that at one point, at that point, everyone was on their side.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everyone was on their side.
Yeah.
You would think 3/4 or if not 99% of the fans were on their side. So up to now, by the way, no decision has been made.
Mulindo is our opponent as KCCFs, but there are things we recognize. Yeah. For me, I compare him to this president of KAP.
Motsepe.
Mosepe. Mosepe.
Yeah.
They know how to do their act. They are property muggles first and foremost. They are money magnets. But when it comes to this game, they have mastered it very well.
Play chess very well.
So when I looked at my brother Magogo and I said, you are going to relegate. It's like actually in South Africa relegating Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah.
You are relegating them.
Yeah. It can't happen.
Of course, in South Africa,
The stadium we have today, forget about Kadiba.
Yeah.
He's Chitende. The only stadium we have.
privately owned.
Privately owned, yes, but I'm talking about Kampala.
Yeah.
Nambole is not in Kampala. We are struggling to bring up ours as KCCFC. And it has taken ages.
Yes.
Well, good such tenders in Wakisha
At one time, Chitende is in Wakisha.
Yeah.
Because the other stadium, which is in Kampala, which we shall talk about, you're fighting it. You don't want the drainage to be done.
Which one? The swimming pool. The tennis court. The tennis court, rather, which is going to be turned into a swimming pool after a heavy downpour. So anyway.
You don't want the drainage to be done, Lord Mayor. You don't want CAF games to come to Nasimu.
Talking about that.
I know, it's a very...
The Masaza finals
Yes.
are slated to be in that stadium. And you know how closely I'm connected with the Uganda government and Masaza. If there is anything I wouldn't want to miss at the finals of Masaza.
What are you going to do? You must go.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yes, but you're right, facilities.
But facilities.
Yeah.
So, Magogo was taking on Mosepe. In the person of Mulindwa.
The Ugandan Mosepe?
Yes. Yeah. So that in itself would have given him the insight into what he was undertaking. To agree to come to terms with the reality and say, no, transigency will not help. Let me get the way out as early as possible. But it's good enough he has swallowed his humble pie. That is also takes courage. It also takes courage.
Yeah.
Because he had the option of remaining intransigent all through to the detriment of the beautiful game.
Yeah. That is going to be very complicated.
It was going to be disastrous.
Yeah.
And I was always actually wrestling with my conscience, and I was asking myself, KCCA is keeping on playing. The other day we had a draw.
With Rogazi, yes.
With Lucas, and I said, now, where are we headed?